Hey everyone, Arthur here. Had to stop the region-free Xbox 360 video once again because Xbox has stealth added a few more games to the sale without saying anything to anyone. So this is an unexpected part C, which means that there will be a part D when they add more in July 16th. And if any more of these stealth discounts happen, I'll just keep throwing more letters. But anyway, these are all Activision games, and to curb expectations here, I must say that in comparison to the sales we've been seeing so far, these are way less impressive, mostly because the full prices of these were really high. By the way, if you are new to the channel, check out the rest of the Xbox 360 coverage series that I've been making in preparation for the stores closing soon in the end of July to find hundreds of cool games to consider picking up, and stay tuned for more, cause that's all I'll be doing until then. I'll make as many videos as I can on this. So stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss any of the next uploads. Let's take a look at these games. The intro will be the quick one, cause there is no time to waste. Welcome to the channel, this is From the Void. One of the highlights this time goes to Prototype 1 and 2. These are interesting games in my opinion. They're very similar to each other. You'll be controlling an anti-hero of sorts, Alex Mercer in the first one and James Heller in the sequel, who are both involuntarily caught up in a huge mess of a virus outbreak, lost their whole lives and family because of it, and are pissed off trying to exact revenge on the people responsible, because both get infected by the virus in a way that make them superhuman without losing their minds. Both are anti-heroes, which gives the player an unusual kind of freedom to do whatever they want in New York, with many recognizable locations, which is kinda cool, though not unique to this game at all, and do the missions without any care about civilian safety or anything else. I also really like the powers you acquire. There is a strong focus on those, and they go really well with the combat design in these games. The enemies can be many times overwhelming, so there is a cool balance of consuming them or civilians around you to replenish life, and several of the powers are meant for defensive or stealth purposes whenever you want to avoid messy situations. You can shapeshift into anyone you consume, you also absorb their memories, and can use all that for infiltrating military structures, for instance, and that kind of thing. Prototypes are cool, man. Both games fall short of greatness, but are definitely fun. 70% discounts are not bad, but their full price was too high, way too high for the 360, so the discounted price could be better. You may be able to find less expensive physicals of these games, depending on the region, but here in Brazil, these are good discounts as the physicals have become too expensive as of now, so I believe other regions may be the same. Following up with Blood Drive. This is a vehicular combat game in arenas with the addition of zombies to run over and shoot through. It offers a few different modes. There is no campaign or story mode, so it's just pick a driver, then choose a mode that can be about killing the zombies or the opponents, or doing racing checkpoints in the middle of the chaos. Games divided in modes with not too much of anything to glue them together are already a letdown, but then on top of that, the controls are not the best here. All cars feel stiff to maneuver, so game modes that require you to drive well will feel frustrating. This would benefit a lot from a story mode with bigger stages and more interesting things to do, especially if they focused more on the zombie killing, which is more fun here. This game offers multiplayer, but I bet the online is more dead than the zombies, and to completely kill this deal, this game is $14.99 with the discount, and it's a 70% discount, which means the game was priced at $50 before. What in the world are Activision people thinking here? Jeez. Next is a fantastic non-stop action third-person shooter, Gun. This game is awesome. You got all kinds of Wild West shootouts imaginable, a fun adventure with wildly varied situations, and great gameplay and challenge. This is secretly one of the best Western-themed shooters out there. It is in a bunch of other older systems, PlayStation 2, OG Xbox, GameCube, and even PSP, while the 360 version has the best textures among all versions including PCs, so this is the one to get in my opinion. And note that the PlayStation 3 never got a part of this game. Gun has been growing in price in some regions. I don't think that's the case of the US so much, but here in Brazil it definitely is. Above 50 bucks for a copy, so this discount, despite being among the lowest on the sale so far, is good news for many. Moving on to an excellent title that totally deserves more notoriety, Singularity. This is a pretty great first-person shooter with many interesting ideas, used in exciting and satisfying ways. It counts with actual meaningful puzzle sections, which is rare among first-person shooters. You can manipulate objects, manipulate time, bend trajectories of your bullets, and much more, and everything well done, pretty impressive. The only reason why this wasn't a major success was the oversaturation in the market with first-person shooters at the time. That's it. Problem right now though is that this game is stuck in this generation except for PCs, and it's expensive digitally, even with the 50% discount dropping it to still costly $14.99, which is about the same price of the physicals complete in box right now. So this is a lackluster discount for sure. This next one is a Kinect game. By the way, I'm working on a Kinect focused video coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I'll talk about all the best Kinect games, and this will certainly not be there. Big League Sports. This is exactly how not to make a motion-based game, especially one around sports. This offers a collection of them: soccer, hockey, tennis, basketball, football, and a whole lot more. Over 20 options in fact, which sounds impressive, right? Well, guess what? You're not playing the sports at all. It's a bunch of mini games based on the sports. I mean, it's so disappointing. You think you'll be playing a soccer match and you get this. Does this look like soccer? No, it does not. Does this look like a hockey match? Not even close. What's worse is that many of these mini games are just throwing or kicking the ball. One motion, that's it. It's insulting. I would complain about the price and that the drop from 20 to 10 is not great, but frankly this game is not worth any price. Total skip. Moving on. Next, for a palate cleanser, I saved the best for last, because this is the most meaningful price drop for sure. The Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon. This is a solid Spyro game with a big adventure, lots of platforming with flying, which is cool, fun though not super tight action with elemental powers to upgrade, some light puzzle solving here and there, and pretty huge and beautiful areas to explore. And the whole game can be played in co-op multiplayer, which is pretty neat, as Spyro and Cinder are bound by a magical chain, and in single player you can switch between them, and each one has a different set of abilities and levels up differently as well. I like this game, not the best Spyro, but perfectly enjoyable for fans. And it's stuck in the 6th and 7th generation, nowhere else. It's PlayStation 2, Wii, PlayStation 3, or Xbox 360 for this, that's it. So this 360 discount is very welcome, especially considering that the physicals of this game have been growing in price a lot recently, which is why I say this is the most meaningful discount in the bunch. And that's it for this quick update on the price reductions. Stay tuned for more as soon as Xbox adds more games to the discount, whether it's a stealth drop like this one or the scheduled big refresher on July 16th, when we can expect dozens of more games to get a discount. Hope they find the goodness in their hearts to also include DLCs for the discount, because we would all love that. But whatever is the case, stay tuned to the channel so you don't miss any of it. We are partially and most importantly funded through Patreon. To help the channel stay alive, you can join there, and any dollar makes a huge difference for you. If just 1% of the viewers chip in, it would already be enough for me to keep this going and put my child through school. So come on over, let's make it happen. And thank you so much to all of you who already contribute, it means the world to me. And that's it guys, I'll get back to that darn region free video that I had to stop twice already. Okay, that's it from me, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.